polishing their sound, celebrating their history, and nursing their aches and pains.
It started when I had a bagpipe of my own that had laid idle for a number of years, and when I decided I wanted to start getting active and playing again, I didn't know who to go to. So I had to start on my own and just kind of started small, and as a result, since I've been retired, my reputation has grown. I call the business TLC Bagpipe Repair and Maintenance, tender loving care. And I treat every bagpipe like it's my own.
He refurbishes pipes for bands and players across the region and has gained a reputation as the best wee bagpipe tire-inner.
I think it's probably the best job that's out there at this point in time. I'm tying in a set of stocks for a new pipe bag. An L&M height bag should be changed every 5, 6. If you're stretching out to 7 years, you're probably overdoing it. People have Big Macs and a swig of beer, and half of it winds up in the pipe bag, and who knows what culture is growing in there. So with nothing other than being hygiene about it, the bagpipe is basically an unhygienic instrument. It's like a mouth organ. My technique, once the pipe bag is marked off, I soak a pipe bag. Anybody who has ever worked leather can't work leather dry. While the pipe bag is soaking, I prepare flat waxed nylon, which I use to tie the stock securely into place. I also put black cobbler's wax on the waxed nylon to help make it good and tacky, because once I come onto it and really tighten it in place, it'll stay put. I punch the holes out with a punch. While the bag is wet, I also take and shape the neck. So with some of these preparations that I take the extra time to do, I think it assists the player much to their advantage when the bagpipe is completely tied and ready to be put into service.
I see you use a lot of homemade tools.
In this particular craft, that's the way it has to be. Bagpipe makers have their tools, but lots of bagpipe makers wouldn't want to spend the time that I put into looking after small repairs. They would rather replace, and it's easier for them. But I'm not a bagpipe maker. Henry Ford made cars, he probably didn't know how to fix them. You really have to secure these strands in place, because the stocks have a notch in them, and the leather has to be fit and securely tied in down there. And the more that you can fill in that wedge of a crack, the more secure and airtight the pipe bag is going to become.
A lot of work doing this. You're working up a sweat.
Well, it is strenuous, and I guess when you put in time and sweat at a job, you're doing it right. It's been a great hobby for me. In the last 15 years, I have enjoyed the small business that I have built up.
How is it?
Wish it was for me.
One of John's biggest clients, the band in which he plays.
I play with the Ottawa Carleton Regional Police Pipe Band. I've been a member with them now for about 15 years. Of course, being a police band, everybody thinks we're all policemen. There's probably only a half a dozen in the band that are police. The rest of us are civilians. And
is it a good sound when you're all together?
Pat Hayes brings out one of the better sounds in the country right now. We're not the best band in the district by any means, but we're out there to, as we say, kick a little and let them know we're there.
John, not just anyone can pick up the pipes and start to play.
No, Joel, it's like an apprenticeship. Takes 7 years to make a piper.
So it would actually be a little bit disrespectful to just be blowing into them.
Oh, I wouldn't allow you to do that, Joel. It's as great as you look. You might play the part, but you can't do the part.
Mm-hmm. But it is very nice that you let me wear this absolutely stunning Highland wear. Can you describe a few of the things I'm wearing?
Well, starting from head to foot, Joel, the headpiece is called a Glengarry. Mm-hmm. This is known as a day jacket, Black Barthea day jacket. You have this Cameron of Iraq tie. The kilt is Cameron of Iraq. The pocket, this is called a sporran.
Which is?
A purse. If you got your few wee pennies, you just carry it in your sporran. On your leg, as mine, is your skein dhu. And it was at one point in time your personal dagger. And when you went into someone's home, you put it in your sock so that he knew that you were carrying an arm and you were prepared to show that to him.
How do the bagpipes actually work?
Well, the bag is a reservoir, and I'll just do a light demonstration here. You shoulder the bagpipe. This is called the chanter, and the melody is played here. This is the blow stick, or blowpipe, that blows air into the pipe bag. You give the pipe bag a gentle squeeze, so you can keep a constant flow of air and the pitch is not going up and down. The pipes in the shoulder are drones. One bass drone, the long one, is the bass drone. The two smaller ones are the tenor drones. Well, a brief demonstration, Joel. A pipe goes like this. Simple. I'm no the piper I should be. I'm no the piper I could be. But as sure as I'm a living sinner, I'm the best wee pipe bag tire inner.
Though an accomplished musician, Jack Yourt believes he will gain notability in the piping world not for his playing, but his refurbishing. He feels this poem, author unknown, describes perfectly his unique talent.
The chanter stock, the angle's right. The drones on shoulders sit snug and tight. It's plain to see I'm no a beginner. I'm the best wee pipe bag tire inner. Someday up there at the piper's cave, I'll beseech St. Peter my soul to save. Pass through, he'll cry, although a sinner. We need an expert tire inner.
Can you imagine your life without the bagpipes?
I don't know what it would have been like. When I go back to my hometown, people ask, you still play the pipes? So it was an identity for me, still is. I'm proud to play the instrument.
Well, you know, I'm starting to feel a little bit.
You feel a bit of Scott too, do you?
I'd like to go for a walk to the Highlands. Want to join me?
Well, sure, Joe. Let's take a wee stroll
Why
here.
aren't you playing the stroll?
Well, I'll play a wee tune.
Under that kilt?
Ah, Kath, I can't tell you that for Pete's sake, and I'm glad I don't have my kilt on out here, I'll tell you.
It's rather frosty. Now, Joel, I noticed that John wouldn't let you try out the bagpipes, but what about people who do want to learn?
Well, John does teach serious students, although he doesn't want it to detract from his repair and sales business. But if you're interested in the bagpipes or in maybe buying a pair, give John a call.
We'll have his number at the end of the show.
Sure will.
And we will be right back.